Morning, kids. So the first video, I don't know where it went, disappeared, so I'm making a new one. First thing is happy birthday to Toaster, Sam Namath. Happy birthday. Today, Pythagorean theorem. Pythagorean theorem is how to find the missing side of a right triangle. Only applies to right triangles. Our formula is a squared plus b squared equals c squared. C squared is the most important piece of this whole thing. We have to find out or determine where c is. So what I do is I draw an arrow out of my right angle of the triangle. That arrow will always point to the c side. So I need to know if there's a number for c that I'm going to put back into that equation, or am I solving for c, meaning I'm just going to leave it c squared and I'm going to take the other two sides and make them my a and b side. So let's take a look at some examples. Example number 1. First thing, I want to determine, am I solving for c, or do I know what c is? So I'm going to draw my arrow out of the right angle. That's always going to point to c. And this, we do not know what c is. So that means that we know what a and b are. And it doesn't matter which one's a or b. The one you really need to know is c. So let's look at the equation now. So the equation is a squared plus b squared equals c squared. A is 6, b is 8, and c squared we don't know. 6 squared, 6 times 6 is 36, plus 8 times 8 is 64, equals c squared. 36 plus 64 is 100. Okay, now I want to know what single c is. C by itself, not c squared. I want to get rid of the squared. I get rid of the squared by doing the opposite of squaring something, which is actually square rooting it. So acceptable answers are square root of 100. That's fine. If you're writing it out on Google Chrome and you want to do square root 100, that's also fine. Or you can actually use a calculator and find out that what number times itself equals 100. That is 10, and 10 is the actual answer. But square root of 100 is good enough for me. Okay? Or you can actually do it on a calculator, but seeing as though I'm recording this video with my phone, which is my calculator, I'm not really going to do that. But I also know what the square root of 10 is, or 100 is, which is 10. Alright, so that's the easy one, where you're solving for c. Okay, so c equals 10. Example number 2. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to draw my arrow to determine where c is. 10 is going to be c, and 7 and question mark are my a and b. Doesn't matter which is which. Write down my formula. A squared plus b squared equals c squared. C is 10. B we're leaving blank, so we're going to keep it. And a we said is going to be 7. And plus. So 7 squared is 7 times 7, which is 49, plus b squared equals c squared is 10 squared, that's 10 times 10, which is 100. Now this one, see how I have 49 plus b squared there equals 100? I want to draw my line because I want to get b squared by itself. So I got to get rid of 49. And what's the opposite of 49? Positive 49, negative 49, negative 49. That gets rid of that, leaving me with b squared equals 51. I want to get rid of this, so that means I'm going to square root 51, because now I have single b equals square root of 51. Now, again, this is an acceptable answer. Or you can actually take out your calculator and you can do it. But I can tell you right now that 49 is really close to 51, and the square root of 49 is 7. So I would say the square root of 51, I don't have my calculator right now, but I'm going to guess it's 7.15. And that's my answer, folks. Okay? You can do it either way on a calculator, or you can just leave it as the square root and give me that. Okay? Take it easy. Have fun. Stay safe. Peace out.